guys, it's Jess, and today we are going to be doing a very spooky video because it is Halloween. So let's get started. So first I will be grabbing my scar wax and a spatula, and I will be blocking out one of my eyebrows because I'm not going to shave it off, and I just like using scar wax sometimes, even though it's a pain to apply. Sometimes scar wax can be a real pain to work with, and so I use some Vaseline to just apply it to my hands so that the scar wax doesn't get stuck to my fingers when I try to blend it. Now that my eyebrow is fully covered, I'm going to take some spirit gum and apply it where I'm going to be putting scar wax on my face. Doing this makes it easier for the scar wax to stick on, and it makes a very slick surface for it. Now that the spirit gum is dry and tacky, I'm going to be grabbing my handy spatula and my scar wax again and start applying that where I applied the spirit gum. This was probably the most tedious part of this whole look because, like I said before, scar wax is really difficult to work with. So there were some ups and downs to it, but in the end it ended up working out. Now that I got my scar wax on, I'm going to grab my really pale foundation and apply it to one part of my face. This is going to be our little glam part of our face before we add the gore. I am also grabbing some concealer and applying that to the areas that I usually would. Now that I'm done with that, I'm grabbing some transparent setting powder, which I just spilled all over my desk. Wow. Okay, good job, Jessica. The good thing is it is transparent, so I'm just going to take my brush and just take it right off the desk. You know, no one saw a single thing. It'll still work. I'm just going to set my face with that desk powder. Whatever does the job. Now that I think I am done making a mess, I'm going to grab my angled brush and my eyebrow gel and fill in my one eyebrow. Now that I'm done with my eyebrow, I'm going to be grabbing a jet black eyeshadow and smoke out that eye. Now it is time for eyeliner. You can do a wing if you want to. I'm not, just because I'm going to darken that later on. So I'm going to apply eyeliner to the top and the bottom. Now grab your handy dandy mascara and apply it to both eyes. Now go ahead and grab whatever lashes you want to use and apply those. I'm only doing it to one side. If you want to do it on the other side, you can, but I'm just going to do one side. Now that I'm done with my lashes, I'm just going to fix my smoky eye and darken it up a little bit. Next, I'm just going to highlight some little spots on my face. Usually I highlight underneath the brow line, underneath my eye, on my cheekbone, and on my forehead. Now we are officially done with that glam side. Now let's get to the goriness. First, I'm going to grab a makeup sponge and my face paints. I'm going to be painting my face and my neck orange. I'm going to have an orange face. I just realized that. Fun. Now that I am as orange as a pumpkin, I'm going to take a little concealing brush and my black face paint. What was I just doing with my wrist? Let's switch that around. There we go. There it is. Take that black face paint and we're going to outline where we want our triangle eye. So very carefully, I'm going to outline a triangle around my eye and then fill that in. Okay, you know what? Let's skip this process. And we're back, and I have a triangle eye. Next, I'm going to outline and fill in my nose. Now that I have my nose and my eye, the next thing is going to be the beautiful jack-o'-lantern mouth. So I'm just gonna go all the way across to my ear on both sides. Now I'm going to be doing some triangle shapes on the top and the bottom of my beautiful smile. This is just going to add the creep factor to our jack-o'-lantern. Now I'm going to take an angled brush and add the lines to the pumpkin, top to bottom. After I get the main lines down, I'm going to try to blend it a little bit with another sponge. Now we are officially looking spooky, but let's make it even better. I'm grabbing my spatula and separating the scar wax. This was really difficult because the scar wax would start to come off, but in the end it didn't really matter. It just added more texture. Now it is time for the fun part. I am grabbing my scab blood and a brush, and I am applying that to the cut that I just made inside the scar wax. If you do this look, you can really add as much blood as you want or as little blood as you want. It's really up to how gory you want to be. As I go on, I am adding more of the chunkier blood right into the cut that I made. This just gives it a more realistic look. Now we are done with the makeup. Let's fast forward to the finished look. thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that subscribe button down below and like this video for more. Have a nice day.